Hey, hi, good evening. So you got the time to do this, the practical execution of these commands? ట్రై చేశారా మీరు?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I'll share my screen. Let's complete this part, okay? Let's, whatever the basic commands that we have, let's complete this and let's also learn about the permissions part, which is very, very important in the Linux operating system, right? Let's learn about the permissions. Let's learn about how to install the packages, how to update the packages, right? And how to check the process, like process management related commands. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So you can see my screen, right?
Sai, once again,
Yeah, sure.
I missed the studies class, but is there any change in schedule? Because in schedule it says UDP, TCP UDP difference, three-way handshake. So just
Correct,
wanted to know.
correct. So there is a difference. So what we
Okay,
have done is, okay, I'm opening it, okay?
okay.
So what we have done after the third session, right? After
Hmm.
the lab setup, instead of jumping into the networking sessions, okay, I'm started off
Hmm.
with the Linux basics.
Acha, acha. Okay, fine.
Okay, so now we are covering eighth session, I can say. So once this is
Hmm.
done, okay, next week completely we will spend on the networking part. Okay,
Okay, fine.
so my intention was these 2 days, right? I mean, see, the kind of a days that we have after doing the lab setup, we had 2 days in this week. So I thought I'll
Hmm.
just cover this basics and then next week completely we will spend on the networking part.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you.
yeah. That's fine, I need a similar kind of a way. I mean, if you guys are tracking means you know what we are covering, where we are, right? So that's good. Okay, fine. So yeah, I'll just quickly recollect, what all the different things that we have covered, right? Or maybe you can just let me know what sort of a commands that we have covered as a part of the system, sorry, system uh, information commands, or system related commands, right? What are the commands that we have covered as a part of this? We started with who am I first, right? And then uname -a, host name, correct? And uptime and architect. I mean, these are like to collect the system information kind of a thing, right? Then after this, we started off with the networking commands, correct? So in networking, so what we have covered in the networking related commands. Hmm? Yeah, yeah.
Networking, I guess it must be IP config or something.
Correct,
IF
right?
config.
Yeah. So we started off with the IF config, right?
Ping.
Yeah, we discussed about the ping and also the alternative, right? For IP config, IP space A. And then we learned about net stats, right? To check the network static information. And we learned about
Race route.
trace route, right? We learned about trace route and then NS lookup, right? So all this basics of networking commands that we have covered it, right? And then, of course, files and directories also something that we have explored, right? Uh, sorry, files and directory. Okay, files and directory commands also we have learned it. Like ls, right? CD, and then pwd, make directory, remove directory, of course, remove the content like forcefully, like regressive, copy, move. Okay, then we also discussed about like cat, right? Less, more, like this is for reading the or viewing the files. And also, I think mousepad also something which we have used, right? This is basically a text editor, right? MOU, SC, pad, mousepad. So these are all the basic commands that we have covered it, right? So now let's, yeah, okay. Now let's
One second.
learn about, yeah, Shamant, you're saying something?
Yeah, I was asking, what does RF do? RM is remove. I
Correct.
got to know, but what
So
is?
when you want to delete some directory which has some kind of a files inside it, okay, you
Okay.
cannot delete it. You need to use this RM-RF, like recursively or forcefully, you need to delete that.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So today we'll start with we'll start with package management, right? So in Linux, of course, we have to install the packages and like there we call it as a what applications and all, right? So here it's all comes under the package management, right? Let's talk about this package management. See, if you wish to see what all the different packages are there inside the Linux operating system, right? You can use dpkg hyphen list, right? It'll give you all the Debian. Of course, this is a Debian based this thing, right? Operating system. So it'll give you all the packages, guys. What are the packages which are installed in the Linux operating system? Here you can see with all the versions, right? And see, it's giving a lot of information to you, right? When you give packages and all, when you want to see a specific package details, you can use this pipe symbol and then use grep. Okay, let's say I want to see nmap details, right? So you can see nmap is running 7.95, right? The first one, nmap. Let's say I want to see a package name called netcat. Of course, there are a lot of things, right? Maybe you can just type netcat. Okay, it's there, netcat, right? So likewise, you can grep it. Okay, so when you use grep command, it will give you the matching details, I can say, in the result. Okay, so yeah, right. Now, when you want to update the packages or when you want to install the packages or when you want to remove the packages, we use apt. Okay, suppose if I want to update my system, I'll use just apt update. Right, you can see it start updating it. It will update the whole packages, I can say, right? And I can also upgrade it. Okay, once the update is done, okay, so it says upgrade. I mean, we can use upgrade, right? So it'll update, then after that, it's going to upgrade. So of course, here you can see it's throwing a lot of errors to me. Maybe I need to install the repositories through where it has to update and all. First of all, do I have the internet? Okay, I have, right? And when you want to install any specific package, you can just type apt install, let's say mmap. Okay, it says it's already there. Okay, let's say similarly like netcat, right? So it's there, right? No installation candidate. Or NC, sometimes we'll call this as with NC also. Okay, there is no package with the NC. See, any package, right, that you want to install it, you can use this apt install, then the package name. And when you want to remove something, same apt remove, okay, then the package name. Okay, I'm not disturbing anything, right? I'm just telling you all these commands which can help you to do the basic package management activities, right? Update, upgrade, install, remove, list. You can also see all the lists like this: apt, list, hyphen hyphen install. Okay, it's going to give you all the list of packages, I can say, okay, which are installed over here. Of course, there also we can see, here also we can see, right? Here also you can use, let's say, grip, okay, by giving a pipe symbol, grip, nmap, or any package, right? So it's we got the information, right? Here, understood, right? So this is how we check the available packages, and this is how we update, upgrade, remove, okay, all the operations related to the package management, we do it, okay? Yeah. So next we'll start with the process management, right? So in Linux, if you want to see all the processes, you open the task. In Windows, if you want to see all the processes, you go with the what? Task manager, and you will click on processes. But in Linux, okay, if you want to see the packages, right, you can type ps, okay, right? ps aux also, that's fine, right? So these all running processes, I can say, in the Linux operating system. Okay, like which user is running, what is the process ID, how much CPU and memory is being consumed, okay, time, all these details we can see here, right? Again, if you have a question, right, what is this AUX? Always you can go with the H, sorry, right? Or hyphen hyphen. Oh, am I doing something wrong? And PS, yeah, here we have, right? Either you can use hyphen H or hyphen hyphen help, okay, or else man, right? So you have all the possible commands, right? So what I have used, okay, this one, to see every process on the system, right? I have used this command now. Understand, right? Yeah. And you can also use top, right? Top will give you the real-time system details, or it's like real-time system monitor. Okay. So what is happening right now in terms of memory, processes, okay, CPU consumption and the process IDs, everything it's giving to you real time when you type top. Okay. Even we have like give control C to stop this. Even we have enhanced version of the top, which is called as a H top. Okay, I think it's not there. You can say it's saying install the H top. H top is a package again. When you want to install it, it says, do you want to run this command? Apt install H top. When you say S, okay, the package is installing, right? Of course, I'm getting some error. I think I need to change this repositories. Okay. Um, okay, let me quickly do that, right? It might also help you to also fix if there is any issues related to it.
I believe there is some issue with your Kali Linux timing. It shows 11. Yes, that is afternoon.
So I'm not, basically configured it because I'm not using this as a host machine. Okay.
Okay.
So we can set up that. Okay, it's not.
Oh, but I remember it sets by itself, right? We while installing we set that that what is it? Longitude, latitude, what is that? Timestamp
No,
Kolkata.
it's a okay. I mean, it's a OVA file, right? We just imported it. Okay,
Oh,
I
okay,
think it
sorry.
has to
So,
synchronize automatically. If not, I think we have to go and make the
sorry.
changes. Okay, it is not so
Sorry, I
important.
installed it manually. I set up the machine, so it was asking me. So I remember that. Sorry.
Okay,
This was
so
just copy, right? We copied it.
we
Yeah,
just
correct.
imported it. Okay, we didn't install
Correct,
using a manual process.
correct, correct. Okay,
Okay,
fine.
yeah. See, for me, I'm getting an error because I mean, this operating system is like installed it in the first quarter. Okay, 2025. Okay, 1A version. So I think the repository links might got changed. So you can just type Linux repositories, right? You will get the uh, details. Yeah, we just need to update it here in the specific location. Okay, so you have to go to this specific location and then grep -v list of resources. We just okay. This is to check okay, what resources we have, right? So it says on standard and clean call instruction in the network. You should have the following entry present. Okay, this entry must be there in this particular file. Okay, let me go and update it. Copy. I have to go to here. etc apt source dot list. So I'll open that with the Nano. Nano is also another text editor, or you can use mousepad also. That's fine. Mousepad, right? Root etc apt. Okay. Source dot list. Oh, it's not opening. Okay, let me use Nano. Nano is also another text editor, but it's a CLI. Right. Okay, let me go and paste it. Okay, so I think it's there.
It has the same thing, right?
So it's already there. I think I need to maybe update it. It's been like even long time I didn't update it. Okay, anyway, it's there. I just need to maybe update my system completely, then upgrade. Maybe this error may go off. Okay, I'll be able to install and run all the packages. Right. So let's see apt upgrade.
Yeah. Now, why is up? What is the difference between upgrade and update?
See, first you need to update it, then you need to upgrade it.
Update it. Update. So basically, it fetches the data from the internet to update itself, then upgrades it, like installing it,
It's like fetching and installing.
fetching and installing. Okay, fine, got it.
Okay, it's not maybe update auto remove. If there is anything which is not necessary, we can remove it. Apt auto remove. Nothing. Clean. Okay. Okay, first we need to update sudo. Okay, I think earlier I have run upgrade. First we need to do update. So that it will go and check the list of packages which are available. But I'm getting error. From the source file only I'm getting error.
Just now we entered two lines, right? Of the same, this one. Nano, you read, right? That is the issue, I guess. For multiple times configured.
It's the same, right?
Yeah, remove one line, so might tell.
it says you run this command. Let's do it. Oh, this many packages are there. These are all the packages that needs to be upgraded. The update itself is not working. Okay.
Signature.
It's some error. Missing key, which needs to be verified. It's all again 404 not found.
Some
No,
are getting,
some
but
packets
majority are error.
yeah, some are getting upgraded. Okay, let's leave this. Okay,
Maybe stop is updated now. You can just check that.
yeah, we'll see that. Okay, let's not divert into that. Okay, fine, let's not divert into that. Yeah. Okay, this is all about the packages. I think we are discussing about this package management and sorry, process management, and that's where I was trying to use this htop to you, and it has thrown an error for us. But it is held by the process. What is the issue? Apt get install htop. No, it says bpkg front-end log is used with another process. Okay, maybe it's running, right? The upgrade is running. Okay, so maybe you can try this, it will work. We have htop, like for top, it will give you normal details to you. Like I mean to say the same kind of details only, whatever you're getting it in the top, the real-time system information. You will get in a modernized or enhanced version of this top. That is what called as a htop. Okay, you can try that. You will get it, right? So now let's say you're running some processes. Okay, right? Here you have various processes. Any point of a time, if you feel I need to kill this or terminate this processes, you can use a command called as a kill and then give the process ID. Okay, got my point. So likewise, you can kill this process IDs, or you can also kill with the name also, right? So mostly like these commands only we use it, the basic commands only we use it. Okay, when it comes to managing the processes and terminating the processes or killing the processes. Okay, you can also type kill all, but don't do it, right? So it'll close all the processes too. Okay, yeah. Now we'll discuss about the very, very important thing, which is permissions, right? What permissions? The Linux permissions. Okay, so how to check which file has what permissions, guys? Yesterday we have covered this. Suppose if I wanted to see a specific file permissions or the properties of that file, like the size, who is the owner.
LSL.
Yeah, ls hyphen.
L.
LS,
Yeah,
LR.
ls hyphen l. It'll give you all the details about the files and the properties, right? What file it is. If it is directory, it will have D, or if it is like I mean the permissions here, right? Remove, I mean read, write, executable, read, write, executable, read, write, executable, right? So the permissions are in the Linux operating system for the 3 different users, right? So like, of course, the first is for the root user. Okay, the second is for the group user, and the third is for the other users. Okay, like when I say root, of course I am logged in as a root right now, so these all the permissions for the root. Suppose if you're logging as a Kali, so the first 3 would be, it's like current user permissions, I can say. Okay, the current user permissions, right? The first one is what? Okay, first one is owner. Okay, I like here, right?
Owner
The first one is owner. Second one is group user.
group
Third one is other users,
the users.
right? So in this way, we have these permissions in the Linux operating system, right? This is clear. So now when you wanted to change the permissions, okay, we have to use something called as a chmod. Okay, we have to use something called as a chmod. Okay, this is a command that we need to use it when you wanted to change the permissions. So I'll teach you the very simple way through which you can learn the permissions very easily, right? So, okay, let's learn with this, right? When I say one, okay, remember one is execute. Okay, one is execute. Two is write. Okay, three. Okay, 2 plus 3 it is. Again, see, 2 plus 3. What is it? Execute plus write. Okay. Now 4. When you say 4, what? Read.
Read.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. 4 is a read. Or else let me give you this way, right? Let's remove this. Okay. 1 is execute. 2 is write. 4 is read.
Read.
1, 2, 4. You remember in this way from reverse. Okay. See, ls hyphen l. So first it start with read, correct? Which means 4 write, 2,
Execute.
okay, and 1 is execute.
Execute.
Okay. So now you add this. How much when you add this? 7, correct? 4 to 6 plus 1, 7. Right. So let's take some file, okay? We have this file, okay, which is called as a iplocal.txt. What permissions this file has right now? Root user, he can able to read,
Read and
right?
write.
Other users,
Oh, yeah.
read.
Read.
Now I want to change the permissions. I want to give everyone read write executable, which means 4, 2, 6 plus 1, 7, right? So I can
So,
give
yeah.
chmod 7. Okay, when I say 7, it's like read write executable for root user, group user, and other user, and the file name, which is iplocal.txt.
TXT.
So when I give hyphen LA, then I'm just gripping that file only. Okay, which is what? IP local. See, do we have the permissions, all the permissions or not? We have all the permissions over here, right? Similarly, let's say I'm giving chmod. This time what I'm doing is, now you need to tell me, okay, this time what I'm doing is, I'm giving 7, sorry, I'm giving 755. What is mean by 755? See, 7 is read, write,
Read, write, execute.
executable. So when I say 5, okay, 4 plus
Read and execute.
exactly 4 plus
Read plus executive.
1. Okay, 4 plus 1 is read plus executive, right? See, enter.
Yes.
See, for first user we have
Read.
read and executable, we gave 7. But for other users, we only gave 5.
5.
Right. What happened when you say 5? 4 plus 1. Okay, which is read plus executable.
Execute.
Similarly, if I give 700, what happens?
Read.
One
Only owner will
second.
have all permissions.
Exactly. Right?
1 second. I have a doubt.
Hmm.
See, when you gave change mode 777, we got RWX, RWX, RWX. Correct.
Hmm.
So when you gave 755, we got
Hmm.
RWX, RX.
Correct.
Okay, this changed. Okay, okay. In between it is the dash. Okay, I got confused with the dashes. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. See, now this is also something you need to tell me now. 6. Okay, 644.
644 would
Read, write,
be read
read.
plus write. Read. Yeah.
Read write for root user and then 4. What is mean by 4?
Group use.
Read for both group user and other user.
Yeah, this is only for read. And 2 plus 4 plus 2. Read
Read
plus
and
write.
write.
No executable. Right? Likewise, you need to understand and it will be easy for you to check the permissions. Clear? Is it
Yes, sir.
easy?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, cool. Right? And
Is
what else?
directory always executable?
No, directly how it will be executable?
Then why is this Z Fisher directory D as executable on it?
Where this one,
On the top. Yeah.
okay. See, it's all permissions. Okay, so these all default permissions, right? You cannot
Okay. We can
execute
change it
the
however we want.
directory. You cannot execute the directory even if you have the permissions. How can you execute the directory?
I got that doubt. So only asked.
Okay. Yeah. Fine. So let me also give you some of the other helpful commands I can say. Of course, I gave grip, right? Why we are using grip? This is to search, the text
Mm.
inside the result, right? When you have so many locks, let's say you want to only grip the locks which are belongs to some specific timestamp or dates or name, you can grip it. Okay, that is fine. Um, so let's say you need to locate some file. Okay, so just now, okay, let's say I want to locate. You take any file. Let's say, okay, I'm taking this file itself, iplocal.txt. Okay, let's say you're in different place. Okay, now you need to find where is this file, you forgot it. You type locate, okay, iplocal.txt, you can see it's giving you the absolute path to you, right? Where it is. Understand? Hmm?
Yeah.
Yep. And if you would like to see what file is this, okay, you can just type file. It says it's a text file. Okay, see ASCII text file. Suppose let's say you have APK file, right? So you can just type file and then my, so it says it's a zip file. Okay, it's a APK file. Of course, it's telling you, right? It's a APK file, right? Do we have anything else here? Okay. So similarly, whatever it is, okay, if you'd like to know what sort of a file it is, you can use this file. Okay. And when you have zip files, how do you unzip it? You can use simply unzip. Okay, then you can give the zip file, automatically it'll unzip it. Okay, let me unzip this APK. Right, there is a folder which is created. Where is it? Or is it unzipped here itself? What I've unzipped, okay, these all the files were there inside that, so I can see the files over here. I could have given directory so that it would have unzipped inside it. So basically, APK files are like I can say kind of a zip files. Okay, no worries. If you have a really zip file, when you want to unzip it, you can use unzip. Okay, and if there is any kind of a like um, archive kind of a files, you can use tar. Okay, that I'll teach you, right? How to do it. But yeah, these are some basic commands, guys, which are of course useful in our day-to-day life, right? When you're handling with the Linux operating system. And there are a lot of commands are there, but I have only covering the things which are required for us to move and learn this course, right? With your interest, you can also spend more time and learn. And whenever you see something new, also you can just keep in your mind that okay, what command it is, how do we use it, in what way we can use it, right? And rest, if something is there, I'll cover it. And yeah. And when it comes to tools and all, right, of course, all the tools are there. As I said, we have like Nmap, which is most commonly used tool for code scanning. We have Burp Suite. Okay, this is for performing the web application penetration testing, right? It's opening, right? We have Metasploit, SQL Map, Hydra, Nikto, John the Ripper, Netcat. Like these are like some of the major tools I'm talking about, which are pre-installed in the Linux operating system. Of course, we are going to use it, okay, in this complete course, right? So right now, the basics of Linux operating system is something which we have done, right? So next week we'll start with networking, right? We will learn all the networking topics, guys, the complete sessions on the networking itself. So whatever the um, you know things are mentioned over here, right? Like IP classification, right? What is subnet, what is NAT, what is OSI model, TCP, UDP, three-way handshake, and some basic protocols. All of the things, we will be covering it in the next session. But over this weekend, right, what you can do is you can start looking into the available resources in the internet to understand all of these topics, right? A lot of resources are available, I can say, right? So yeah, it's like you can just explore these topics right over the weekend. When I am explaining to you, I think it will be very easy for you to connect it, right? That is a whole motive. Once you're done with the networking topics, guys, the next week we'll start with the ethical hacking practicals, right? So we'll start with the ethical hacking, and once we have all the basic knowledge about the ethical hacking and all, we will get into penetration testing. Yeah, that is how we need to get into the PT. Right? I know that you are already aware of all the plan, but I'm just highlighting to you. Right? Yeah. So this is what we have for today. Any questions?
I have one. Are
Hmm.
we being taught about mobile app testing also in VAPT?
No, no, no. Okay, API. Till we will go to the API.
Okay.
The
Okay.
mobile is separate again, but to get into the mobile, these are all the things that you must be having the knowledge on.
So that will
See,
become like level 2 if this is level 1.
see, I mean to say, in mobile application also you have the similar kind of vulnerabilities only, but there are few things which will add on top of it, like Linux platform-based issues and all.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
Yeah. This is like kind of a prerequisite, I can say, to get into mobile application testing.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Okay. Any other questions?
Okay
No,
then.
sir.
I guess next class is on Monday, right?
Correct. Next class is on Monday.
Sure.
What I'll do, you all give your email addresses to Sarita. Okay. So she will be creating a Google Classroom, which is not done for this group yet. And everyday recordings also something you will be getting it. Okay. And Sahitya and Shaman, you can share your email address to me. Okay, I'll share with Sarita. Hmm?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Right. So every day you will get the recordings and as well as the assignments to you. So you can get started. So we'll do the assignments maybe from the next week. Right. So these are all basics only that we are covering. So I'm not giving anything. Um, yeah. Fine guys then.
Thank you.
Fine then. Thank you.
Thank you, Sai.
Bye.
Thank you.